Okay, make sure you pad up your knees if you're not comfortable kneeling on the hard ground. Okay, so we're just going to start with thoracic cast. So just wrap your arm around yourself. Take a deep breath in as you exhale, pack the air down. And also keep a little bit of tension in the belly. We're going to drop the chest bone down towards the pelvis into a thoracic flexion. You're going to twist over to one side, side bend, extend, rotate back to the middle. Keep going like so, and focus on moving where it feels like you need it the most. Try not to just go through the motion. Every round, try to rotate the middle spine a little bit more. 2 more rounds. Squeeze the glutes a little bit so that the lower body is solidified. One last time. Okay, good. Reverse direction, so you're going to the opposite direction. The same thing. Yen can rotate a bit more before side bending. Yeah, so the chest bone turn towards that hip. Good. One last round after this. Okay, good. All right, and then next bit, let's get down into all fours position, pushing our hands into the mat. Okay, I would like you to just warm up your wrist a little bit, so you can just sit back and then roll the wrist out a little. So we won't spend too much time on the wrist cards, but just to get it warm. Reverse direction. Keeping the forearms still. Okay, good. Now place the hands down. We go straight into your hip cards. Push into the floor. Solidify the upper bodies and then bring the heel towards the bum. You're going to drive into full range of motion from the hip joint. The rest of the body stays as still as possible. One last one. Good. And reverse direction, driving the knee back. Hip extends, externally rotate, bring it back to hip flexion. 2. One last one. All right, change side. Good. Keeping the same pace, not speeding up. 3. One last one before you reverse. Okay, now reverse. Driving the knee back, keeping the heel close to the bum, hip extends. 2. Good. One last one. Okay, good. All right, then just drop the forearms down, reach your arm forward into shoulder flexion, hook that arm up, rotate it back into your shoulder cards. Just do about 5 per side will do, just for warm up. Make sure your chest stays facing the ground, both sides. Both shoulder head is parallel to the ground. Good. One last one. Switch side. Good. Last 2 times. Okay, good. Okay. Next, let's do a little bit back to your lower body. We're gonna do a bit of hip extension stuff. So I want you to spread your arms wide to the side, and then try to go as close to kind of like a child's pose position as you can. This one is just blocking the body from any spine extension, so that you have to really extend from your hips. So you want to find kind of at which point you can actually get your leg off the ground. So you're blocking the lumbar from hyperextending and just lifting the back leg. You can't really see our move back. So I'm just sitting as low as I can, and this leg will lift off the ground as far as it can go. And I'm thinking about actively squeezing the palm down and opening the hip crease. Okay? So we're gonna try doing that lift off around 6 times or so, and I will cue you into the next variation. So let's go for right leg all together. So reach your right leg out behind you. So if you find that you can't take your you can't take your legs off the ground, then you would want to just go up higher onto all fours. Yeah. Rest of the body solidifies, lift that leg off the ground. Okay, so really using the hip extensors. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And go 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. And lift. 3, 2, see if you can get a little bit more range. 4, nice SY, 5, and down. Last 2, and up. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Last time, going up. 5, 2, 3. Don't put it down. This time we hold. Bend your knees, flex your ankle. Think about kicking your own butt while keeping the knee at the same height. 1, extend out, keep height. 2, extend out, keep the height. That's it, Angel. 3, and bring it in. 4, bring it in. Last one, 5. Bring your heels to your butt and hold it there. And think about driving the knee away from the ground even more. A bit more hip extension, driving the heels towards the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. Nice work. Change side. Same thing. So you find however much you can lean back where you are still able to lift the leg off. Pixia, you okay? Got enough space? All right. Let's go. Lift and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And down. Another thing is the tendency is maybe the knees want to turn up because in external rotation easier to lift. Try to keep it parallel for now. And lift for 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. And we go 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. And 4. Squeeze the glutes. 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. 5, 2, 3, 4. Hold it and flex the knee, flex the ankles. And straighten up. Kick the leg out. Actively straighten and bend. And stretch. Reach for length, elongate the leg, bend, stretch. Last 2, bend, stretch. Last 1, bend. And keep on bringing the heels close to the butt. First, bring the knee away from the floor, then drive the heels up towards the ceiling, get more hip extension. 5, open the front hip crease, squeeze the glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And rest. Good. And we're gonna come off that laying down position into a kneeling position for your hip hinge or knee hinge rather. Knee hinge, yeah. Hands reach forward. You can have your yoga block. So this is prepping the range for the CC squat. You have yoga block, if not the water bottle can work too. So we're gonna get into our first set of ENG for the knee hinge. For this one, we are going as low as we can. We don't have to come up. So if you can just go all the way low, but you have to fail at the end, just sit down and come up with a hip hinge. All right. So we're going to the lowest point. If you can already go all the way and lie on your legs, then you can try and come back up maybe. All right. Arms straight forward. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the ribs down, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back up. You can fail at the end if you need to, and go 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, and up. And let's go 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And go 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. And go 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good job, everyone. And last 3, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 2. And 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. One last at your very maximum safest option, obviously. You're gonna hold for about 10 seconds. Let's go. To your max where you can hold for 10. If you need to, retract your arm towards your body if you're falling back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. Good job. Standing up, we're going to work on the toe extensions. All right. So for your toe extension, you are going to just do your very normal heel raises. First of all, feet together. Squeeze these two ankle bones towards each other. Rise yourself up to the highest point on your toes, and then slowly descend. Just like that. Just a couple of times. Good. Last two. Last one. Okay, good. And then this time, if you need to hold on to a chair or the wall, you go ahead. We're going to try to rise with both legs. We've done this before. And then try and take off one support at your highest point. Hold for maybe 1 or 2 seconds, and then slowly come back down. While you hold the one side, you want to imagine the other foot, as if the other foot is still here. Your ankle bones are still squeezing towards each other when you remove the support. Okay? Hold on to something if you need to. So, because I'm looking for range, not so much the balance. Okay, so we're gonna rise up on both feet. Hold it. Take one leg off support. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming down. Coming down is part of the exercise where you are able to descend with control. Same leg 3 times. And going up again. Remove one side. Hold. 4, 3, 2. Keep fighting to hold the range and slowly come down. One last one. And you rise. Transfer weight to one side. Pick up one leg. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly press back down. Change side. Just 3. All right, and go. Rising up. Hold one foot off. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. Maybe pay attention to how different it feels on left and right. Maybe you find one side a lot easier. Again, and going up. Take off one support. Hold for height. 4. Think about pushing the crown of the head up towards the air above you a bit more. 1, and down. One last time, going up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come down. Rest. And in your rest, just pick up the toes around 10 times, just toe extension without load. Keep the ball of the foot on the ground and pick up the toes as high as you can. Yeah, all 10 toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Last one, before we look the set again, we're going to actually go for the CC squat. I think everyone was here the last 2 weeks already, so I don't need to prep too much, I think. We're going to go straight to the middle, to a mid-range kind of squat, folding all, ankles, knees, and hips all folding. You're going to get the heels off, bring the knee forward into this CC squat position, push the heels back, then get back up. Okay, let's just go easy. We just do minimum 3 reps. If you feel okay, go for 5. Depends on how you feel today. So let's go. Okay, that's 1 for everyone. Go again, squeeze the butt more. Nice, Angel. Extend the hips more, that's why. One last one for everybody. If you had enough, you can take a break. That's why, yes, more hip extension. Okay, rest. Okay, when we rest for this set, we are going to work on shoulder flexion. You can use your yoga blocks. So, pils and rails. Pils contraction is pushing downwards. Rail contraction is pulling upwards. So you are going to get your forearms, not really your forearms, sorry, your upper arm against the yoga block. And then you're going to just sit back into this position where your shoulders are in flexion. So pils contraction is contracting the lengthened stuff on the front of the shoulder, front of the chest. So while you're in that position, you're fighting with the ground and the block. You're pushing your body down while you're also pushing your hands down into the block. All right. Let's go. So placing your arms on your blocks, sliding your body back so that your biceps are in line with your cheek or your ears maybe. Keep on widening the shoulders, the shoulder blades, as you drive your arm into the yoga block. Okay, we're slowly ramping up the effort from now. 10% effort, 20, 30, 40, 50. If your yoga block was a weighing scale, I would see the numbers pick up. Slowly going up towards your safest maximum effort. We hold for 3, 2, 1, and then you can sink down as you open a little bit more range in to shoulder flexion. And you're thinking about squeezing the shoulder back stuff as your body go down, not just using your body weight to jam yourself down. Okay, stay in this new range, and then we're going to start with the pils contraction again, pushing your arms into the block to create tension. Shoulder blades are wide, so you're not retracting the shoulder blades. Hold. Start pushing in, ramping up the effort. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pushing into the block to push the earth away. 3, 2, 1. And think about squeezing the back of the shoulder stuff to open more range into shoulder flexion. We have one last set. Start pushing down again, starting from 10%, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Safest maximum effort for 5, 4, 3, 2. Ease out and squeeze the shoulder back stuff, sink yourself a bit lower into a deeper shoulder flexion. 3, 2, 1. Good. Immediately here, you're going to straighten your arms out, and then we'll do a set of active shoulder flexion, passive range hold. So you're going to get your arm maybe propped up on the yoga block. Okay, and then you're going to take your hand off the yoga block just beside it to see if you can still hold the same height. So if this way is too high for you, you're going to drop it down to the lower setting. If not, this way. Okay? So we're holding your arm above the yoga block. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Widen shoulder blades, lift off, hold. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And then immediately as well, you're going to start from the block, pull the arm away to the inside, away to the outside. As high as you can inside, as high as you can outside. Elbows stay straight, and you start now. Rest of the body tries to stay as still as possible, keeping tension. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Rest. Take the blocks away, and then let's go back to, actually you will need one. Let's go back to your knee hinge. So it's up to you if you want to tuck your toes under or just keep it resting. Same thing, we are going for maximum range. If you need to fill at the end, you just sit down and come back up. All right, let's go. Rising up onto high kneeling. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. Good. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up. That's why a bit more posterior pelvic tilt. And go. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, angel. One last time. We're holding for this one, so you can go a little bit less if you think you need to do that. And go down, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. All right. Back to your heel raises for the toe extension. Okay, so same thing. We're gonna rise up on both legs straight away. That second version that we did. Think about hugging the midline a little bit. Keep the ankles together. Rise to your highest. Take one support off, and then come down really slow. Pick up, take off, come down really slow. All right. And we go just 5 per side. Hold for a short while at the top. About 3 seconds, and then slowly make your way down. Good. So your hands are just keeping balance for you. You're not really like using your hands to push yourself too much. Maybe one last one, so 4 reps, then we switch. Okay, change side. So picture if you need to, you can keep both feet on the ground, but put more weight on the side that we are working on. And think about the entire body elongating to pull yourself up. Last 2. Last 1. Okay, good. Okay, next one we go from the top. On tiptoes, okay, maybe not that one, let your ankle rest a bit. So you are going to go halfway again. Lift off, push into hip flexion, rise back up, and then come down. So same as earlier on, but you are coming up with hip extension. Okay, once you're ready, So the version gets shorter and shorter lah. There's no need to sit back. Yeah, let's go. Yep. Let me look at. Nice one, SY. Yep. Yeah, good. Yes. Keep tension. $20 more seconds, everybody. That's a good one. SY. You have a feeling of counterbalance better now. Just now you keep falling off. Yeah. Try one more. Okay. Nice one, Yen. Okay, good. Yeah, cool. Everyone is more steady than last week, I think. Angel, your one is very, very good. I think you should be able to do the full one already. So let's go back to the shoulders. You with your blocks. So find the setting that is appropriate for yourself today, about shoulder width apart, or a little bit closer than shoulder width. And then we're going to go back into the shoulder flexion heels rails in this position. So we're creating a length horizontally with the scapula. Scapula is sliding outwards, so you're not retracting too much. Then we're going to start to push your arm down into the yoga block for 10, 9, you know the drill, so I'm not saying all the percentage thing, but when I count down, you are bringing the effort up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do the opposite, squeeze the back of the shoulder, sink yourself down a bit more, still widening the shoulder blades toe. Hold, 3, 2, 1. And second set, pushing down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do the opposite, squeeze the back of the shoulder, open more range. 3, 2, last set, pushing down, pales contraction, push down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and more open more range into shoulder flexion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. And then we're going to do some lift offs. You can flatten your yoga blocks if that's appropriate, whatever that suits you. With your feet on the yoga block, you're going to pick up the arms just hovering above the yoga block. Alright? Whenever you're ready. Shoulder blades are wide. And we hold. Lift 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and do the hovering, like drawing two rainbow arcs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay. All right, let's come back to the last set for the legs, for the hip hinge. Same thing. Yeah, I think this would be the same thing, just going for more range and maybe hold for more time. So just now we did 6 seconds. Let's go to 8 for this round. Last round already. Arms to the front. Squeeze the glutes. Solid the body, and then we're gonna go down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and come back up. And let's go. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Quads. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, just one last one. And we go 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You hold and end. Okay, good. Last set for the ankles. Okay, let's go for it. Same thing, rise up. One support off, hold 3 seconds, and then come down slow. So if you're pretty comfortable with it, you can try to do without supporting with the hands too. So about 5 reps per side. Okay, if you have not switched side yet, please do. Nice one, SY. Let's see. Nice job, everybody. Going down slow. Finish up your last 1 or 2. Okay, so take a short break for the ankles, and then we are going to attempt the eccentric CC squat. So you're coming down as slow as you can. This one is just tiring, so we're gonna just do about 3 to 4 reps. Just cause any more is might not actually work so well. So you're just going to go at your own pace, as slow as you can, just about 3 reps. So you're going down as slow, taking as much time as you can, as much time as you can, as much time as you can, until you're on the ground. Okay? So at your own longest record, you're gonna count for yourself 3 repetitions of the ENG for this CC squat position. If you have to fail, just sit your hips back into a deep squat. Nice one, Yin. Nice, Angel. Good job, SY. keep hip extension a little bit longer than last beat, but it's already a lot better. Last rep for everyone. That's not bad, Pixia. Getting better. Okay, we will go back to the last set for your shoulders. Then the rest of the time we'll attempt the full squat. Okay, take your blocks. Yan, is that actually the same height? Almost there. And then actually you can swap it so that at least like you can swap the left and right. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah lah, it's almost about the same height. Okay, okay. Yep. Upper arm just on the block. Okay, create space between the shoulder blades. Heels contraction, pushing down. Body stays, just the arm pushing down. So the shoulder front stuff are contracting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, maximum effort, 2, 1. Now do the opposite. Back of the shoulder squeeze, get more range into shoulder flexion. Hold. 3, 2, second set, pushing down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do the opposite thing now. Yeah, the opposite thing is still work, yeah. It's not just you sinking down with gravity. You're really squeezing the back stuff to open more range into shoulder flexion. Last set, pushing down. 10, 9, shoulder front stuff activating. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulder back stuff working as you sink into more. Maybe I shouldn't use the word sink, as you go into more shoulder flexion. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, push your block out further away from you. Fists on top. We do lift off. One set of just 10 seconds. Hold. Then we do the hovers. Okay, whenever you're ready, reach your arm long and bring it off your object. And we hold. Make sure your shoulder blades are not retracting too much. Still creating space. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hovering, 1. Yep, keep going. Try to keep everything else very still, just moving the arm from the shoulder joint. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, let's get you up. Last one for the CC squat. You're gonna try to get up. So if you need to prop yourself up to just, I guess, plan for it a little bit, you can put your, if you know at a certain point you will jump down to the floor, maybe bring the floor higher for this. You want to try and get back up from the ground. So let's say you have your blocks down, your end point is just at the block. So you're going to come down here, then from there, push back up. So standing, then do the same thing. Touch, and then come back up. Okay, so obviously the floor is a lot harder. This height is quite a lot of support. So pick something that is challenging enough for you to give me a few successful reps. When you are ready, we will begin 1 minute of just trying it out. Let's go, Pixia. That's okay too. That's a variation. Nice one, Yen. Yen, try to get up. Get your block. Try to get up. It's good already. Squeeze the glutes, go up. ankles control a bit more. Stay with heels off. Yeah. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nice one, Angel. 3, 2, 1. Okay, rest. Take a break. Okay, not really take a break. Let's end for this one. It's enough work for today. Let's get you to do a little bit more shoulder flexion stretches. This one you don't need your blocks. I'm going to show you the front view. So you're basically going to go kind of in the child's pose position. We're going to go into external rotation if your shoulders are fine with this position. If it's uncomfortable, turn it back down. Okay, so in shoulder external rotation, we're going to be bending one arm. This arm is straight. We're going to slide out into shoulder flexion. And then push your weight over towards the straight arm a little bit more. Okay, that's the position. You can go ahead and set up. Okay, so keep reaching, elongating that arm, bend the other elbow, and push your weight gently over towards that straight arm a bit more. Yen, I think you just keep your palm down. Doesn't look very comfortable. Yeah. Okay, so from here, start to push your that straight arm into the ground for some pils contraction. So you are basically contracting the stretch tissues. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and do the opposite. Now you're going to try to keep the body in the same shape and lift that arm off the ground. It might not lift, but you do as long as you do the work. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it back down, push the ground one more time. Pushing down for pils contraction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Do the opposite. Squeeze the back of the shoulder. Take the hand off the ground if you can. If not, just do the work. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Then you can like push yourself out a bit more so your arm can actually, yeah, do a bit more work. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Okay, rest. You can go into the stretch and hold for 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. All right, switch side. The same thing. You can be in external rotation if your shoulder range allows it. If it's uncomfortable, just keep the palm down. Okay, pushing down for pils contraction. Pushing that straight arm into the ground. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press down. Last time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Rest. Okay. And then for the legs, we're gonna go into a half kneel position. So one foot is out here, the other one is under myself. So you're gonna you want to adjust your feet in a position that it's not circling. That means the weight is in the middle. Your weight is in the middle of the foot. So I'm not doing this, but it's straight underneath yourself. Okay, and then we're just going to lean back to get some stretch in that plantar flexion range. Because we did a lot of toe extension, now we get the toes to flex. So you can also do heels contraction here if you want to, which is dragging your feet into the ground and forward, kind of doing this into the floor to get a little bit more active in the front of the ankle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now point your toes more, like you're trying to get your toes to touch your butt. Then that will be real contraction. 3, 2, 1. One more time, pushing down into the ground. So if this was my toe, right? I'm doing this thing, but it's not moving. I'm just pushing into the ground. So all that front stuff gets a little bit more active. 3, 2, 1. I do the opposite. I think about curling my toe towards my butt more. It might not really move much. You're just doing the work. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. Switch. Other leg. Same thing. Organize the feet in a position that is suited. Pixia, are you okay? Because I remember your ankle thing. Just be careful, yeah. Okay, so same thing. We're going to push back into the stretch, somewhere where you can stretch. I'm not really putting all my weight on it. If you want, you can. It's just very painful. Try and just find somewhere comfortable enough. Okay, and then you're going to do that thing again, pushing the toes into the floor to create a bit more contraction at the part that you're stretching. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do the opposite. Point your toes more, trying to touch the butt. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This one you might feel your arches cramping a bit. That's normal. It means you're doing it right. 2, 1. One more time. Push forward. Pushing into the ground. You're trying to push your mat away to the front. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do the opposite. Point your toes towards your butt. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let your feet come out and rest. Okay, we're done for today. If you want to go and practice a little bit more of your CC, you can. I'm just not putting too many reps. Then we don't go crazy about it. Yeah, any questions or feedback about the class? I hope you can hear me well. It's so echoey, I'm not used to it also. Because I'm changing my everything. So there's nothing in my room right now.
Voice is loud and clear.
It's loud and clear? Okay, cool. All right, anything? from anybody else? No?
Thank you very
Angel,
much.
where are you? Are you in Singapore?
Sorry, who are you asking?
Yeah, I was asking if you're actually in Singapore. You're not in Singapore.
I'm in Hong Kong, yeah. I was in Singapore last year, so that's
Oh,
why
you're
I
in
came.
Hong Kong.
Yeah,
I
I'm in
see.
Hong Kong.
Because like I had the impression that you're not based here. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I hope you're safe right there. Have
Thanks.
fun, everybody. Have a good week. All right.
Thank you very
Bye.
much. Bye-bye.